Test, test, test. How is it going? Getting Talishar set up real quick. We're gonna jam some Dash.io games today. Oh, I have my audio on. Okay. Now we're not hearing my own audio. So we're taking our Spike Dash. We're going to be playing a little bit of that today. I figured after a couple rough records the last few days, might be nice to try out something a little different. Okay. I think Bracers of Belief feels right here. And we're kind of racing. So they're probably not going to want to block Heist. So I think that's what I bring in. Okay, so this is bad currently, but we can start on this. Also, I got a light that I set up. So if you guys notice a little bit of a difference in quality, that is why I tried to focus it in more on my face. So yeah, we'll boost. We'll wait to play this. League 2 here feels pretty good. This max V on top is a little rough, but it's okay. We could try to effectively use the one block so I could get the max V early, but I'm kind of short on resources. I think we just say yes on Scale Peeler. Eradicate. Eradicate definitely feels pretty rough. But that's smart for them to bring into this matchup. I probably want to block here, because I definitely don't want to lose. Don't want to lose too many things here. Unfortunately, we can't really abuse black tech too much here. What we could do, though, is we could set up let's grab Fast and Furious. We can kind of have a setup turn here. I kind of want the max V, but I kind of also want to end on this. And then Arsenal the T-Bone. So I'm thinking we still have another max V in deck. But they're definitely playing to try and do some shenanigans into us. I don't want to crank it. And we'll add that to Arsenal. Knowing he's gonna get a throttle, I think we're kind of fine with that. Throttle he at least has to pay for, and so far he seems really red heavy. I know he pitched once, so and we're going into the next turn up 2 resources, plus we have a Cerebellum, and like we have a Boom Grenade. Yeah, we're doing Dash today. I wanted to kind of do a little something different. I almost wonder if it's correct to give them a lot of the equipment here. Because losing a card from hand feels pretty bad. Because if they flick... So we know it's Boom Grenade on top. Do we bottom a card? Like, this feels mostly okay here. This is pretty good right now. I think we don't. Already bugging out. But yeah, we're doing some Dash IO today. I thought that Dash IO would be need to find 3 classes and stick with them. See, my 3 are Mech, Ninja, and Runeblade right now. Those are my go-to. Refresh. So we can back up here, which is pretty nice, but I think I'm like torn on whether or not we want to crank. I think we do, just because Cerebellum potentially gets us a max V off the top. Okay, so we know this is done. Let's Sprocket Rocket, because now that's a 4, which is pretty effective. And it might actually eat some armor block. It's a loud car outside. Okay, we got a Fake Foreseen. That's fine. Do we Break Chain and Spark for 0 here? I kind of feel like it's probably okay too. Let's grab Cerebellum, and we will crank it. That's a crazy good card to see on top right now. So we've boosted once. This will be boost twice. This will be boost 3 times. Let's draw a card. So this is second boost. This would be the third boost. And then we just send max V. Arsenal this. He's blocking Flick Knives here? That is super bold. Like, you're losing your turn. You jump down the Project Blue rabbit hole. Dude, I'm pretty close. Pretty close to it, I'm not gonna lie. Pretty close to doing the exact same. What did he just show me? A red plunder? I mean, we just chunk him here. This hand is terrible, but we at least get backup protocol to kind of get us out of it a little bit. We'll crank it. Then we will... Let's start here. We'll say boost. Probably could have bracers on that last turn. I have a lot of resources here. Maybe I go for like throttle. I'll boost. Okay, Teclacore on top is pretty sick. Flash this guy into play. We still have an extra action point. I love seeing this on top. So let's shoot. Put those two on bottom, put this in arsenal. Now, this is a good hand. With this on top is it's feeling pretty good too. So this steals our Spark of Genius, but we don't really need the Spark of Genius this turn. They would banish and gain 2 off of it. It's nice to have short games sometimes, and on low time you hate blitz. That's super fair. You have 2 classes. Need to figure out one more. What are your 2 that you play right now? I know it's like Illusionist and something else, right? Played a lot of Commoner, but Project Blues, definitely. Yeah, I think that makes sense. It seems like it would be a good upgrade. This Tekla Core is just like not playable. Do I give them a card? Because like Sprocket Rocket's a 4 here. I'll give them 1 card. I think that's probably fair. Because if that's a pump, yeah, if that's a pump, he'd use it. Codex is like totally fine here. Just gets Leave No Witnesses. I think I just take it because the Tekla Core is not doing anything for me. And we we never really had a big scene for like. We never really had a big scene for Commoner, but one thing that we did have that I thought was really cool was when we played Clash locally, our community loved Clash. I think I grabbed Cerebellum here and just hit a nice shuffle. That's pretty decent to see on top. Do I just like Bracers this turn and just push a ton of damage? Sprocket Rocket's not going to be at its peak right now. But we're running out of deck really fast. And my gun's only shooting for 1 because of the frailty. This Spark is pretty weak anyways, so how effective it's gonna feel is pretty low. For Project Blue, it's Guardian and Ranger. For CC, you got all your classes figured out. Warrior and Ranger was Illusionist, but you hate New Prism, so getting replaced by Necro. That seems fair. Yeah, Necro seems like it's gonna be a lot of fun. Yeah, gosh, this guy's blocking out like crazy. Do I just, like, pass? Get the Spark of Genius, guarantees myself a, I think I just do this. I know the 1 is pretty low impact here, but I think keeping cards in deck is kind of relevant. He seems like he's kind of intentionally trying to fatigue me a little bit. We can get rid of the 0 to 60. Heist on top is pretty good. What items do I have in here? Backup. A backup and a boom grenade are both really good to see. I think I just say yes. It sucks to lose the Sprocket Rocket here. Oh wow, he's gonna do go again as well. He's just eating all my cards right now. I guess it's so he can reset. That makes sense. I'll say boost on this. We definitely want to spark. Spark for 0. We'll grab We'll grab the yellow. It's a little bit less impact to have the yellow. Of course, we drew blue. That feels pretty bad. We do have Outpace on top, though. So let's Bracers of Belief. Get some extra damage going here, and then we'll Throttle for 6. Which, like, this feels pretty good. It's forcing a lot of blocks off of him. Keeping the T-Bone in deck is probably smart here. I'm gonna say yes. Because I don't think there's a way that he can get around this. And is that all you got? Dang. Okay. I mean, we just get a free shot in here, but the Boom Grenade's going. Gotta think here. What is the most effective turn I could have here? 1, 1, 2. Pitch the Throttle. This is crazy on top. Necromancer seems like it's going to be board control, some hoops to jump through. That takes him to 4. I think sending this no boost is like pretty powerful here because I have the extra action point. Always been board control, that's where you're drawn to it. New Prism doesn't play that way at all. Yeah, that's fair. He's at 4. Gosh, do I just like balls to the wall heavy industry? I think I do. Because then it's just shoot you, force a card. Shoot you, force a card. Put this in Arsenal. This hand's actually like fine. Gosh, how many Leave No Witness do they freaking have, man? I have no cards left in deck now. I mean, I can't boost, so we're going 4 and you must block it, otherwise he dies. All right. Well, starting off rough. He literally just drew, like, he drew Codex and Leave No Witness at the perfect time, every time. Feels bad. I feel like Slippy is like the bane of my existence. I literally cannot get through him. Don't know why. I will do a prediction on this one. New is gonna try and fatigue me, so we're just going a billion cards in my deck, which maybe I should have brought these in for Slippy. I didn't realize how fast I was gonna pump through everything. These are mostly for Chi, but they're also just like a nice crank card. Yeah, so I think Necromancer seems like probably the right choice for you then, if that's what you're thinking. No item on top, BIOS, null type zone sprocket is like so bad. So bad. Yeah. I'll give you 3. Sure, dude. This card actually can't block, so that's kind of crazy. Yeah. Is he just like card filtering? Oh no, he actually has something. Okay. BIOS update's looking like an Arsenal card right now. BIOS update's not looking like an Arsenal card right now. Depending on how they do this, I might just want to play this off the top. Do you have any theories for Necromancer, or are you like trying to like put anything together ahead of time already, or are you just kind of hanging out with it? I do. Man, there's a red on top too. That's crazy good. Really good damage swing here. We'll play BIOS. Then boost this. We boost a red boom grenade into play. I think on this one I'm gonna say no on the crank, because there's a possibility that they try to block out this 7 because it does represent a lot. I think rally. You're talking rally the rear guard, right? Almost assuredly he just gives me 2 cards, right? Or a card plus D-react. Wow, that's crazy good. What a strong turn. Obviously we don't end on an Arsenal, which kind of sucks, but not the worst thing in the world. Am I ready for Puffin? Dude, absolutely. I don't want to play Boost anymore. Weakest Link. Sure, dude. Weakest Link actually does nothing to this hand. And, like, he would IP himself anyways. Right now, we don't have a good target for Heist, so Heist is probably just going to get Arsenaled. But we eat a good block here. And then let's do this. What a crazy good card to see on top. So we just put this into play. Don't crank it. Put this into Arsenal. Put this into play. We're not going to crank it because we don't really have resources to use it effectively right now. We still have an action point. Yeah, let's shoot this. What did he show me with Pulse Wave? He showed me Double Trouble and Bonds of Agony. Man, seeing a grenade on top is kind of rough here. So I know for a fact that he's setting up... Oh, I took the wrong boots. I know he's setting up here. So giving him Teklo Foundry Heart isn't the worst thing in the world. I do think keeping my Crown of Providence for bottoming the Boom Grenade to get 0 to 60 is probably the best thing I can do here, because he's... Okay, no, he pitched both of these cards. Yeah, we'll take one. I wonder if he's just trying to, like, Weakest Link me again? Mech is the only class you don't care about. Dude, Mech is, Mech's pretty good. I like Mechanologist. So +2, go again. So whatever they have is already pretty good. CNC. I mean, I want I want an extra card anyways. So let's just get that blue. Okay. That's actually crazy. CNC resolves, damage step resolves, resolution step. I'm gonna take this, put this here. This on top is just like icing on the cake. Get 2 free resources. We'll put this into play. Crank it. We could draw this Sprocket Rocket, which is like also just really good right now. Or do we save it for potential max V? Null time zone's pretty okay. We don't really need resources on this turn. But maybe we end up playing it anyways. Has he showed me any D-reacts? No. I could still spark for something here. Yo, TK bomb. It's Bombule. Bombule. I'm always gonna mess it up. I'm gonna just call you TK instead. It's gonna be easier. How you doing? Do I grab a boom grenade here just to like threaten damage? Yeah. And I drew a max V? Okay, I boosted once. Okay, well now we probably need resources. So maybe drawing this boom grenade's not the worst thing. We're gonna draw, because I want those 2 resources. Then, you don't know what to do with the gold packs yet? Like from the new set? Yeah. I mean, there's gonna be some amount of, like, good value behind them, right? Good game opponent? Maybe? Yeah. That was turn 4. Crazy good game. Did I forget to start a prediction on that one? I know I started a prediction on this one, right? I'm sorry you lost your 10 points. I want to sell them, but part of me wants to open one. I mean, you could open some and then also not open others. Like, just kind of depends on what you want to do with it. For me, like, I enjoy blinging out my decks quite a bit. And so I think that for my packs, I'm probably going to be opening all of them. Because, like, if you looked at my, if you looked at what I've got for, like, I've got some fancies. Here, I'll flash on the screen really quick. Some fancies. I like having fancy cards and shiny cardboard. Or, like, I've got my nice cold foil embodiment, or my fancy Aurora. my Aurora deck was like crazy shiny. Yeah, I've got here. I'm gonna full screen really quick just so we can have fun. We could look really quick. So I've got foil war written in the stars, foil current funnels, foil skywards, foil channel lightning valleys, not cold foils, foil extended arc lightnings. So those ones are pretty cool. I'm glad Aurora is coming back so that I can use these again. These cards need to get printed in foil. Full foil Skizix. I'm missing one foil Scar. Another fancy one is like the extended art lightning presses. Those ones are pretty expensive. And then like this was the one that I was like really excited to get at the Pro Tour. Full set of foil E-Strike. It's not the alpha printing, but it's still like really cool. And then I also have a set of the extended art Arcanic Shockwaves. But I put together my Syndra list. I have it sitting next to me. So like I've got Marvel Young Syndra in a little hard case here. I like to put my heroes in hard cases. So this isn't foil, but like I've got foil, all foil. These I'm missing 2 foils. These I'm missing 2 foils. My light just decided to take a tumble. I just set this up. Don't fall. There we go. So, brands, I've got only a few foils. Got full Burning Blade Dance foils. Cut-throughs, I've got 2 of the gem packs. I need 1 more. These, I have 2 foils and then a non-foil from the gem pack. These are full foil, the display loyalties from gem pack. Just like almost the whole deck is at least foil. This Lava Burst isn't foil. Got Extended Art March of Loyalties, foil Oaths. Here's my very fancy Ravenous Rabbles. And I really want the APAC snatches, but they're expensive and not very easy to come across right now. I have to be careful because of Lauren watching a show. I don't want to get copywritten. I don't know what show she's watching though. But I'll keep my hand perfectly. when it's smaller, you can't tell. But all right. Why is it not saving my deck list? Unless latest Dio is actually what it is. That might be it. Oh, before we get in, I'm gonna be better about the prediction thing. I started a prediction for the next match. Trying to trade your spare Dragon Scalar flight paths. Dude, they just went up like a ton, right? You're based in Europe, right? Yeah, they are like sold out on TCG Player. You have 4 in total? There's... Oh, dang. Is this a list from my After Aurora What's Next video? This is actually the exact list from that. So, if you're curious how this deck is played, you can watch me play it. This is the exact Dio list. I'm jealous of the cold foil boots though. I don't have gold foil. I just have rainbow. One thing that I was very excited about, I traded for these really early because I knew that they would be good. Nobody believed me, and then now people are playing it because they see the truth. I even convinced Aggro to play it. This card and Draconic paired with this card. Oh my goodness. Where is it? I held up the wrong card. These two cards together, Loyalty and Sound the Alarm. Oh my goodness. These ones are insane. Braces of Belief is Goliath Gauntlet for every card in your deck, if you want to look at it that way. Am I coming over to the EU anytime soon-ish? I was in the EU. I was in the EU for Pro Tour London. Nobody's joining. It's public. But he pulled a cold foil last armory. Ooh. Okay. I think I run AB3 into this matchup. I don't know if Hanabi Blaster is correct or not. Null Time Zone's probably just like crazy good. Signal Jammer probably feels good. Or one non-attack action. This is more for Kano. Let's bring in these. 2 Null Time Zones in the opener is a little rough. What bigger events am I planning on attending? Right now, I am trying to figure out, depending on what set 17 is, once that gets announced, I'm potentially going to do Montreal, and then after Montreal, the next one that I'm planning is, do I just block here? Gosh, the Null Time Zones being stuck in my hand a little bit is kind of rough, but this Spark is like super nice, so I kind of want it. So Montreal for set 17. And then, what's the other one? The World Championship in Philadelphia. That's pretty good to see on top. I think we play this. Because this forces a card instantly. Okay. I'm like actually, okay. I was gonna say I'm actually like super okay with that. Do we spark here for something pretty... I think we spark for a backup. Because we're gonna break chain here. That on top is a little rough, but we do get a Sprocket Rocket, so Sprocket Rocketing this into 0 to 60. Like, this is at least a breakpoint. I have an extra action point here, so I'm just trying to bait out a card. Okay. Do I bother playing this? I think it's probably safer to just like keep it. I'm gonna say no boost on this one. It's possible we get like armor plus a 3-block. I'm trying to be conservative here though. I know with them gaining life, it makes it a lot harder for me to like actually get over the different breakpoints. But especially having to play around this already is kind of annoying. Yeah, they're definitely giving me a lot here. It's like so fine. Because they're just doing nothing on their turn. We just set up a null time zone in Arsenal. God, terrible hand. We want this to go back in. Man. Maybe I just put like both these back in, boost this, play this, put Pulse Wave in Arsenal. We just kind of have to try and send something here. An all red hand is like not what we want to see. Okay, that's fine. So what do we name here? What messes us up the most? They have Decompose, so we probably want to name Plow Under. I don't. I'm going to say Plow Under, just because it avoids them pitching it. Evergreen. That's fine. Our top card is like crazy good. I'm assuming they're just playing to fatigue us. Yes. Okay, this on top is a little rough, but not the worst. I do want to crank it. We'll boost this away. I want this card, so we'll grab this card with Cerebellum. Rootbound. I could reasonably grab like a backup. Speak of the devil. Backup, I do want to crank it. Grab a Heist. Heist is actually crazy good here. I think I want to keep this for the end of the chain. So let's Fast and Furious. We will... Yeah, we will boost. The T-Bone's a little awkward. At least we're getting the root bounds out of the way. Spark of Genius is so cool. Like, this matchup is feeling pretty terrible right now, I will admit. And this backup's looking pretty bad because we drew the Heist. So maybe... do we just, like, play into the Heist being for next turn? Because we have 2 resources to pick up a card. But we don't have another 2 resources here. We could if we banish 2 from that, right? But Max V on top. Kind of... I forget that they can just do that with Striders. How many Max Vs are we through? I always click on the top of my deck. So that's our first one. This is such a hard play here, because, like, yeah, I think it's correct to bracers here. And we're gonna say no, because I want this max V. And 7 is gonna force some armor blocks here, because if they don't block, I get an action point back. God, they just have a third D-React in this hand? This hand is literally just 3 D-Reacts and 2 other cards. It's crazy. Yeah, it's fine. So we potentially use backup on... Oh, yeah, we need to use backup on their turn. Actually, blocking with this is probably smart. Let's save some life here. What cards do we haven't played? Null Time Zone, Cerebellum. I'm just getting whittled down because this guy's just not playing... Do I use this? To pick up Heist? Because I can just throw 1 for 4 here. And then I set up the Heist for next turn. Do you play lines get so wild, you get so much new information all the time, the turn changes 2 to 3 times in the middle? Yeah, it's a fun deck. It's just really, really difficult to pilot. It was a lot easier when I could just slam shit into play and high octane. Just go balls to the wall. Well, at least the Plow Under is not something we're getting hit by. Boom Grenade on top is kind of cool. Heartbeat's not live. Waning Moon is live. Do I want to? I think so. Right, because it's Outpace, my Arsenal's Heist. Actually, I'm not going to. We're going to play this off the top, pitching Null Time Zone back in. I do want to crank it because I want an extra action point. I don't want to have to boost as much this turn. So let's boost here. The more I play this game, the more fulfilled I feel playing these hard to pilot decks. Yeah, these decks are hard to play. This Verdance deck is cancer to play into, though. I just don't know what to do. Here. I have an extra action point. I need to I need to eat the other prevention effect right now. Because outpace is like, this doesn't do anything into outpace, right? So like, oh yeah, that's fine. You missed post-ban Zen. That's fair. Zen's cool. I just can't decide if I ever really liked him that much or not. Here's D-React. Dude has had... I swear he's played 3 of these against me. I don't know how there's only 2. Oh, because the other one's over here. He's played all of them, though. We'll pitch this. We're going to say no to boost. Yep. Man. I like post ban a lot. High roll potential, but could also throw good mid range. That's reasonable. Man, this hand is weird. I almost think I need to set up the BIOS update. Gosh, and they had Ring of Roses as their last card. I just feel like I don't know what to do into this Verdance right now, like at all. Two cards, please. No? Do I crank this? I know the top card is a 0 for 4. Yeah. Leak a little. Felling. Man, I really just don't know what to do into this deck. It's so confusing right now. Like, I've just expected them to actually throw good things at me, and they just haven't. Good things as in, like, sorry. Good things as in I expect them to be, like, throwing arcane damage and some other stuff like that. But they've just been playing, like, hyper defensive, supposed to treat them like a guardian with a wizard endgame. That's kind of what the impression that I'm getting right now. I definitely want to BIOS and break the chain. And then we'll boost this into play. Boost this into play. I don't have a crank here. But 6 is still pretty good. 6 get a free card off the top is pretty nice. The question is, do I draw the 0 to 60 blue to have an arsenal, or do I send 2? I know this isn't crazy impactful, but the off chance that it is, God. I mean, I hate to say it, this deck doesn't look like it's doing anything except for attacking me constantly. It's just block 2, send 8. I'm just gonna crank this into play right away. Get the low impact one out of the way. Yeah. Isn't that what Earth does? I mean, yeah. But just... I don't know. Maybe I just haven't played into Verdance in this way in a while. I just feel like they're doing stuff that I'm not anticipating. Do I want an extra action point here? Have I seen any rampant? No, I haven't. That's the thing that I'm like... I think this person's like not on the combo at all. Do I draw? I just need to hope to have like a huge turn here. Okay, that is a huge turn. Okay. We might not be out of this game. We might not be out of this game. 1, 2... Here, crank, have a blue on top. I'm gonna grab this blue because we absolutely need it. Yeah, they probably Storm Striders me on this turn. Sprocket Rocket is the correct play here because of the item on top. But they also probably just like don't give a shit anymore what I do. Okay. I have 2 extra, which is the intention because I don't want to die to something. Here's the Striders, here's the setup, the 4 if it's on your turn. Oh yeah, Waning Moon just actually kills me here. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, I forget Waning Moon's a fucking thing. Super fun. I hated that. Playing into that was boring as shit. And I'm gonna stand by what I said on last stream. I think Fruits of the Forest needs to get fucking banned. It allows for too much. They can use it too defensively and too offensively. I dislike that card a lot. Oops. I am sorry. I'm leaving because I accidentally clicked the wrong deck. I'm pretty sure this latest Dio deck is my Spike Dio deck, because it doesn't say. Oh, nobody voted. It's alright. We're going to start a new prediction for the next game here. There we go. Hi, buddy. God, I'm questioning just stacking the whole deck. I think this is a stack the whole deck and kind of vibe. Although I'm kind of questioning if I don't equip the bracers here. He really doesn't want to play me. I also wonder if this is a Hanabi. That's probably a Hanabi bin set. Okay, I'll still go first. AB1. Bracers. I could see adaptive being good here. I think I'm going to go with adaptive on the arms. We kind of want to be a little more aggressive. Null time zone allows me to... This is pitch or played from hand, so this is not good. This heist is probably solid. We'll bring in Tekla Pounders. Let's go arms. My cat is screeching outside. This on top is a little rough. But we can set up a max V. I'm going to say no boost on this because I kind of want this card. Can't wait to judge this Vincent. Yeah. We'll see how they do. What was their weapon? They have flail, right? Yeah, they have flail. So they have a coal. And they're blocking with it. Oh yeah, that's a mistake. Yeah, no, that's just straight up a mistake. I didn't think about it. I can double T-bone them this turn at least. We're gonna say no on that. This is banish Arsenal. So I'm banishing my Arsenal regardless. I think it's correct to tuck it and then get the BIOS on the top. Plays Mauve Skies. Damn. Or was Mauve Skies on the first one and I just didn't pay attention? Yeah, no, I just wasn't paying attention. Okay, I'm just stupid. Let's see here. I'm already making a lot of mistakes here. We'll just take it. Which, if this is a game that I just accidentally threw away because I'm misreading cards, it sucks. But that happens sometimes, you know? So we'll back up. We are going to crank. We're going to pay into the Tekla Pounder. And we're just going to pick up the T-bone right away. Let's not make this mistake again. We're going to boost, yes. Still not a good opportunity to use the BIOS update. See, like, we could have had them down 2 equipment pieces already. That feels so bad. But it's also just me getting the hang of playing the deck again. I think we zipper hit here. Actually, no, we don't. Can we undo? We T-bone. Yeah. Yeah, forcing them to lose Tunic or Spellbound I think is good, yeah. And then we still have this on top. So like what we do next is we break chain, we BIOS update zipper hit, and then we just get this for free off the top. And this is still on top. I do want to crank it, because what we're going to do is we're going to... So we'll have 2 action points by the end of this. We'll draw this card, arsenal it, and shoot the gun. Actually, I can draw this card, see what's on top. I could play this reasonably. They're on 2 cards. Just play it, don't crank. This hand is pretty solid. Oh, and their turn was do nothing, lose a life. Man, that's pretty good. I kind of want to be hesitant on the T-bone, so I think I'm going to play the yellow zipper hit first here. Pitching the other one. Check out what's on top, just an outpace. Playing it without crank is the same as playing it with crank. No. So if I cranked it, I wouldn't have it for this turn. And having it for this turn is really relevant right now. Max V on top. I've boosted once, that's boosting twice, this is boosting a 3rd time. If I extra action point... Okay, hold on. Extra action point, draw a card. I think this is worth it. I hate to give myself no stuff here, but I get blown out by a coal here, by the way. Cranking it last turn and playing it and cranking it this turn from Arsenal are the same. Technically, playing it and cranking it on this turn would have been correct to do, because of the Fast and Furious. So that's another misplay. So we got 3 misplays already in this match. And they had a do-nothing turn again. They lost a life. Do we... Seri B? Do we have any... We have a Tekla-Core. 2 damage from the gun on the previous turn. Yeah, that's true. So we lose 2 damage, and we lost... So we lost 3 damage on that in total. This is 4. Yeah, so I've lost 3 damage from that play. I lost them potentially breaking Creepers or Purgatory on the first turn. And then I'm misplaying left and right, which is really unfortunate, but we're learning. I haven't played this deck in a long time, so getting the hang of things I feel like is pretty important. They're going to try and combo you since you popped AB. They're stacking up. They're going to use Vexing to Rune Gate out a second attack. That's fair. I mean, if they do combo me, then I've still got adaptive at least to help me block. I've got a, like, what? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 armor block still. And if they don't block here, I get 2 free resources on my next turn. Again, I'm not saying I'm playing this right at all. I'm definitely making a lot of mistakes. I think versus Vin, it's okay to misplay because they're a niche hero where it's easy to forget what to do. Another hard to pilot deck that can do some terrible things. I'm not going to claim victory because I'm pretty sure they're just thinking. Yeah. Oh, they're purging me. Interesting. I guess it's a smart use of purgatory. So, like, they should technically be at 9 here. This is a pretty good hand. I hope I get to keep it. Deathly and Phantom Wraith. So no, like, annoying effects. Puppetry is annoying. So we have 6. This is 5. Do we care about Heist right now? I think this is probably correct, right? Because I don't want them to get a more effective on-hit. We're not adaptive plating it. Adaptive plating is a 1 block right now. We just take 6. Okay. Solid turn start. Okay, this on top, crazy good. Crazy good here. So they should technically be down to 8 now, right? I do want to crank this. Terrible card to see on top, but that's okay. I think we just boost it. That's not a bad card to see on top, though. If I do this, I still have a second action point, so I could play this and still shoot this. Or depending on if they, depending on how they block, I potentially just shoot gun twice. I think I just shoot gun twice here, right? It's like actually free because they just have to block this. They have to block one of these. Yeah. Now you still have to block the next one. He doesn't play instants, right? I mean, Cole's not an instant, yeah. He should have cards that block in his hand. I know he probably just doesn't want to give them to me. Yeah. Crazy good stack there. This is 5 overpower, go again. So he probably flails me after this, right? That's so bold. Yep. Okay. He goes up to 3. Presenting this in play is just like crazy good right now, right? Because this says if you take 1, you lose. And like, we don't have to play around Cole this way because we're just going to empty our hand. Obviously, the BIOS update doesn't get us a card, right? But it does enough here. Also, just throwing this out there, they would technically be dead if I had not misplayed the amount of times that I have. Oh. One card down. One card down. But this is 9 on hit death. You feel like they're hard misplaying? I feel like they've done fine so far. I mean, I'm at 4. You know? You need to block this. Not putting out a single Malefic is totally wrong. To be completely fair, I have forced them into a play line where they haven't been able to play Malefics because they've been blocking boom grenades. You die. Okay. I was going to say, that is a very bad decision. What is his hand? Oh my goodness. Man, I am glad that I played it the way that I did. I would have been so dead. We boost this because if he doesn't full block this, I can shoot gun and just put Tekla Pounder into Arsenal. Yeah, backup protocol just saved my ass there. So he has another D-react. Eloquent Eulogy. Oh, man, I almost die here. I just keep the throttle, right? I play this off the top, I get a second action point. Play this. I do boost. And then now it's 2 cards plus 2 shots. So they're full blocking if they want to live. Oh no, they lost, right? Last D-react? Okay. We're on sync belows as well. We have learned. Man, this game is close. This game would not be this close if it wasn't for the fact that I misplayed so fucking hard. This game should be over. God, he had Dirge. Okay. Let's be smart about this. Boost, yes. This isn't a breakpoint. I'm so glad that he's not playing the one that, like, pings for 1. Okay, this has potential to be a 0 for 4. This doesn't right now. And I don't know that it ever will. So this is just a 3. Just 3 would you like to block? Okay, we're doing item counts. We got 1, 2, 3, 4... 4 boom grenades. 2 boom grenades are left in deck. We've got 2 cerebellum, 3 cerebellums. So there's 2 boom grenades left in the deck, and 1 backup protocol red. So the correct play, can't block 5 attacks on 4 cards. Oh yeah. I am overthinking. Yeah, throw all the cards and then shoot the gun. I'm sorry. I am overthinking. Dude, this game's hard sometimes. You can't blame me. I don't know why okay, so for context, what my brain was thinking was, oh, if I do Tekla Foundry Heart, I can boost twice. Like, I boost 2 cards away, right? I have the red in my hand, and then I have Pounder in Arsenal, right? I play the card from the top. I've now dug 3 cards deep, and potentially have an item on top, right? Either on the first check or the second check, I potentially have an item on top. I play that card for 4, right? Cranking the card from the top on either the first or second check. And then I can shoot gun plus play the Pounder. But I think everything is showing on how out of practice I am. Just a point where you take all their cards and can attack again. Yeah, I'm overthinking a lot. It's alright, though. Alright, we're 2-2. Not too bad. Not too bad. Let's see here. Man, you guys keep voting against me. It's messed up. How many points are y'all at? Betting against me. That's messed up. Katsu. I want this. Maybe I want the modular arm here. Definitely want some extra blocks. It was when the Jarl was there, I bet against you. I was able to get when your opponent was for sure Vin. I would have said you won. Yeah. Thank you. Okay. Good blocking hand for the first hand. We're not blocking a Kodachi. Surging, we are blocking. Let's give him Zipper Bios because we don't see an item on top. He still has 1 card in hand. I don't really want to give armor here. Battle Worn, Blade Break. I don't really want to give armor on the first turn, but it feels like it's probably correct. Okay, we're gonna start on Outpace, just because it lets us float a resource for something like that. Spark is potentially just okay here. Actually, no, Spark is really good here. Spark gets us a, Spark gets us the Teclocore. So we'll back up off the top. Do I want to crank it? Yes. Smack him for 1. This, I'm going to pay 0. I'm going to lose an action point here, but I at least draw a card. And then I could set up a Teclocore. Man, Boom Grenade was really my draw. Pitch here. Fast and Furious boost. Okay. Break chain. I'm gonna say no boost. He's given me 2 cards here already, which is kind of weird. Man, another. I mean, I'm just gonna say war, right? He's really just like warmongering me. That's so interesting. Warmongers is just, they can't non-weapon, non-attack actions. Okay. Because I didn't bring in Teclopounders, otherwise I would just pitch into Spark of Genius and like set this up for the next turn. Do I just throw this? Yeah. I'm gonna have 2 sparks in this next hand. Holy hand of all time. Say no on this one. He's got a surging in hand. Say no on this one. We're gonna be able to block no matter what he throws at us here. So I'm not too concerned, yeah. So we block Crown plus Spark. We're gonna tuck our Arsenal Boom Grenade. He's gonna Breaking Skills too? No? Like this next hand just does nothing. I mean, it uses Spark of Genius and then just sets up. Blocking into Katsu is just so hard. Yeah. Love that for me. That last, so he's not, so this would be the second hit, because I blocked here. I mean, it's just no, right? Because then the last card's Dishonor. And then I just say, okay, here's this. And then I'm just going to get rid of my Tekla core. And then I spark for... Do I even spark? I think I just don't spark. I just play Tekla core, add this card to my arsenal. I'll say there's a prismatic ley line list you saw. Very funny, but retrace for 10 and a break tide for 9. Dude, break tide's kind of sick. This is like the best opportunity I'm going to get to use my chest. So we're going to use it. Here's 7. I'm taking 7. I need to do something with this turn. We're going to crank this into play. We are going to then send... This is probably better to send later, so we're going to boost this one first. With Spark, we want resources, realistically. Cerebellum is probably the correct grab. Okay, that's pretty good. So we've boosted once. We can't... I don't think we're going to get to max Vs here. We need something good here off the top, and we're not really seeing that yet. Sink below. Do I just do this and hope that the next card is good? God, that's such a risk. I should have done this earlier. Second action point. Draw. Play. Boost. That's third boost, and then max V, at least I can still play. I didn't entirely mess up that turn. I think preventing Mask using the chest on that last turn was definitely worth it. This is like the complicated side of things, right? So like, is he declining? This hand just looks really good. Oh, he's getting something. Flusterfist. So this is just a damage turn? See, what would be nice is if he broke his... Oh. 5. 5 and a 4. Dude, I will let you draw off Mask. I think right now I'm pushing more damage than he is. So I'm not too concerned about it. Yeah, this is so good. We have a Cerebellum as well. So probably what we want to do is we want to force him to block, right? So Boom Grenade forces blocks here. And he's out of good armor blocks. You die if you don't block this. All right. Cool. 3-2, I guess. See, this time you all bet that I would win. And I did win, but that doesn't mean... Because nobody voted no, there's no points. Yeah, I don't think he heard me at all. Buff to arrow ratio has to be perfect for your... whatchamacallit stuff, right? For your Zalia. Yeah, that seems fair. How about this? I have like a handful of Project Blue like practice decks that I was putting together. Would you be interested in playing a game? I need to make sure that they actually have 40 cards in them. Because I don't have a sideboard for a few of them. Yeah, like I don't have a sideboard for this deck, but I would very much like to test one of my decks, one of my Project Blue decks, if you are open to playing. I will wait. You'd be down to? Fair warning, your PB Vin list is stupid. Dude, I'm so down to play. You want me to message you on Discord? What's your Discord? You're just Trent on Discord, right? Or how about this? Can you send me a DM on Discord and then I'll send you like an invite? Because I'm trying to find you, and unfortunately because I have streamer mode turned on, it's being all annoying. Sweet. Okay, those last messages that we have, I really want to know if those cards are real. The Abyssal Harpoon and Sea Monster map, I wonder if those are real or not. I wonder. Let me get you I'll pull together a list here. Save. This is going to be open. It's Open Blitz, right? I think is what it is. Let's do private. I think that worked. How we doing? Doing good. We're gonna play one Project Blue game just because I need a little switch up from playing CC. We're playing a Lexi deck that I have no sideboard for. But my plans for the weekend, I'm going out to do some board games. Doing some board games a little bit later today. Going to a pizza place. And then we are doing Armory on Saturday. And then I don't think I have anything on Sunday. Gross. The Lightning Rune chant's kind of sick, though. Did I play this? Okay, so we don't have a Death Dealer, but we have some nice cards here. Let's do this, and we're not going to fuse. This into Fry seems really good, but maybe we just go Fry, Rabble, put Weave into Arsenal. No! God damn it. The blue on the top. No. It's my worst nightmare. Yup. Rabble for 2... excuse me. Rabble for 2 is balanced in this format. I can't wait to get blown up. We got 1, 2... Oh, man. Oh, man. What's happening? Envelop? Oh, man. I'm getting blown up. So 0 on that one. This is just 7, right? This doesn't give it go again. We're just gonna say, okay, would you like to race? Oh god, it's 9. Okay. This is pretty good. I can pitch to do here. Draw a card. I definitely want to block with this. Well, you know what I could do is I could Honing Hood. No, Falcon Wing's probably the smartest play here. Just because this is only lightning or elemental. What does this do? Oh. Oh, I'm gonna get blown up. Oh, I'm gonna get very blown up. Okay, maybe we do AB. I already lost life this turn, so that doesn't matter too much, but we're definitely Honing Hooding on the next turn. Oh, this is his turn, yeah. Man, that was some crazy damage. You're gonna craft it, Project Blue? Dude, do it. Absolutely. Okay, we're gonna put this into Arsenal, and we're going to send it for free. Actually, wait, hold on. Can we, do you mind if, here. We're gonna start the, I would like to revert back to the start of turn. I'm forgetting. We want to do this, because this is like crazy good. Next attack gets go again. Then we just snatch with go again. Crazy powerful. Can't you go Bullseye Bracers into Bolt, Tunic, load Falcon Wing into Snatch? I was thinking just flipping this to get go again on Snatch probably takes a lot of cards out of him. And then here, I can still do this, put Falcon Wing in, send Falcon Wing, then I can load Bolt and Shot, draw a card, load Bolt and Shot, draw a card, do I keep? I think I keep that. I think I keep that, right? Or do I just force it? I think I just force him, right? Well, the thing is if this hits, it kills him. So, like, I can Blossom, play Electrify, Bolton Shot. It gives me go again and a card draw. Yeah. Okay, we'll send this and pray that I don't die. Man. Okay, this is going to do more for me by pitching it. I think it's 0 on this one, and this is 6, man. So I'd go to 4. Make 2. Phantom Wraith is 9. Oh my goodness. 5, 6, 7. So if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, that's still enough to kill me. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I just have to block with everything, right? And then I have to hope that this draws me a relevant card. Fabry is pretty bad. Yeah. Okay, here's the gamble. Forgo get on hit death. And then I probably die anyways because of 2 rune chance right here. He just has to send a card. Yeah. GG's. Wait, what's this? There's an alt art blue Electrify? I didn't know Electrify had a promo. I've never seen that before. Is it only in blue? That's so cool. Okay, so we go Weave, Death Dealer, pitching this, loading Dazzling. God, I drew an Electrify. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do I want to play another Electrify? Because this doesn't need go again. And setting up a red Electrify sounds pretty good. So maybe I just play this one. Or I just keep it. I think I just keep it. If it's fused, a King's go again. We're not going to fuse it. Just 5. There we go. We're probably taking a lot here, I would imagine. This card's crazy good. We're taking a lot here. 8. Yeah, we're hoping that our turn is better, is the idea. So we want to keep this Electrify in hand. Lexi? Yeah, we're playing some Project Blue. I would like to Death Dealer again. Let me see here. Bullseyes might actually be the play for this. Or do I think I DD. Loading this. Is Electrify just then? Okay, the next time. Do I push 3 here? I think I wait. Bullseye. So I will say one thing I'm already noticing is that I probably need to be on 2 forms of AB. But this is 5 on hit reload. And we are absolutely taking that opportunity to reload. This is one heck of a turn. And a snapshot. So we have to hold the Sigil of Lightning. Envelop. Mauve Skies is crazy good here. Oh, man. Six, 7. As much as I don't want to do this, I think that's my only choice. This is 6. Man, I just die here, right? That Vincent list looks so cool, though. That looks so cool. So I've got an Aurora list half thrown together. If somebody potentially would be down to play. Let me ask Trent. That Vincent deck is crazy. That's like actually insane. Yeah, I might need that list from you. I might need it. I'm excited about Project Blue because I think I'll be able to convince my locals to play it. And like that helps a lot. Was that just a shadow on my face? It is. Man, I thought that was hair sticking up. Oh, it didn't like me adding in that? What the heck? Add that in for a second there. Trent, would you want to do an Aurora game? You gotta get back to work. Not a problem, man. Anybody else want to play Project Blue, or I could jump back into playing Dio for a little bit? Just get some quick Project Blue games in. Those are fun. I miss playing Snapshot Lexi. She's a lot of fun. You're finishing your deck? How about this? Mitch, you keep doing your thing. I'm gonna jam a Dio game. Unless you're very close, I could maybe jam one Dio game and we could match up. Just let me know before I click to go. One Dio game. Adult Heroes, yeah, that's fair. Latest Dio. We're gonna start a prediction here. And we're gonna do win-loss, 2 minutes. Misplaying decks are fun and Blitz. Project Blue power level makes the game feel so fun again. Oh, dude, absolutely. I think just like jamming quick like Project Blue games is also really fun. Like the game, obviously the games that we just played, right, took like no time at all, and they're pretty fun. Like I got to do my thing that I wanted to do, you got to do your thing. It was good. I do think that I need to change up the sideboard. I mean, I don't have a sideboard for Lexi, right, but I definitely think she needs a second AB. Either in a head slot or in maybe the probably the head slot. I think head slot makes the most sense. Or maybe even boots. The boots are like okay. So far every game you played in the format has been very close. I feel like that's the intention though, right? They want it to feel pretty close for every match. Vincent has been more consistent. Dude, Reinar's probably busted. Oh, you know what? I'm stupid. I have it on private. I'm like, why is no one joining? All right. Get your predictions in still. You got a few more seconds. We'll see who I'm going up against. Also, I need to find those Electrifies. If I'm playing Project Blue locally, those Electrifies are going to be definitely needed. Ooh. Okay. You are here for this matchup. Let's take out a less playable card. Damn it. I don't even have the equipment set up for this deck. Florian. I will go second into Florian. Probably want Hanabi in this matchup, I would assume. No, we want AB1, want Crown. We play in 70 cards. Because I don't like playing into this deck. Also, we just get a Teklo-Core for free on the first turn. Let's fucking go. Club for 18 every other game. Oh my god. That sounds miserable. Let's see. If I get a second T-Bone here, that's pretty good, but it's not great yet. So I probably give him Heist. This hand is a little bit less playable, but Heist with a Teklo-Core is pretty good. So we'll go here. Save some life. Okay, now we'll do this, and then we'll just take 3. I want this Heist, I think. Okay. Cerebellum on top is like crazy good right now. I know this is 5, don't get anything out of it, but it's still 5. 5's still pretty good. Top card's not terrible. This is past damage, my guy. Please just press the go next button. So I do want to draw that top card. We are going to boost it. We're definitely boosting this Teklo-Core so that we can set up Heist for the following turn. Darn it. Hand of all fucking time. Oh my goodness. Okay. We have 4 resources, but like nothing to do with them. Man, I was hoping to see something on top. He's still blocking it, which is interesting. Really, really unfortunate. Just drew a hand that didn't do anything. This is pretty solid looking. First thing gets a double boost, or gets a +2. CNC is like super fine here. I actually kind of am okay with doing this so that I keep an additional card. Project Blue Briar. Dude, looking at Project Blue Aurora, I think it's like busted. Like actually busted. This card's just like crazy good to have on top here. Or wait, hold on. Fuck. Sorry, my guy. There. Yes. Now that I've got that, now we want to throttle. I will boost. This on top is like so fine. Skizzik is legal in the format. Skizzik is legal, but Skyward Serenade is not legal. So we're on first boost. We should spark. We should spark here. They're on 2 cards. I think grabbing backup red probably feels fine here, or like maybe even null time zone feels pretty good here. I think backup red. Yeah, we do want to crank it. A second throttle. What choices do I have? T-bone is pretty good. This is very good to use right now, considering what's on top. So this would be my second boost. Stir. We're gonna grab T-bone. We are gonna boost. Seeing a red on top is just so nice. There you go. Take 12, please. Oh, by the way, I also have an extra action point, so take 5 as well. Got your deck, hopefully won't be mad at you. Okay, I have 2 different decks that you could play into. Would you rather play into Aurora, or would you rather play into Snapshot Lexi? It's just arsenaling. Okay. So we don't have an item on top, but we can threaten a lot with this boom grenade, I think. Because I'm pretty sure he's trying to block. You're fine with both? Okay. Maybe I'll try the Aurora list into you. I think maybe T-boning here might be the correct choice. Yeah, look at that. Don't we just push with Zipper? So the thing is that this is coming in for 6, and then the Zipper hit will come in still for 5. Lexi can do some dumb stuff in Project Blue. Yeah, she really can. It's like he's giving me a lot here. And then now we can Zipper hit, pitching the BIOS update, just keep this on top. if he'd like to prevent this boom grenade, he has to send armor. Yeah. We're just burning him through his armor right now, which is super nice. I'm like more than okay with getting out a lot of cards from him. This hand's not that great. I was hoping to see an item on top, but maybe we send the 0 to 60 still and just try and leak some damage when you're building your deck. I missed how powerful Majestics are. Yeah, I mean, I feel like Majestics just changed the game so much, so seeing that they are like not a part of the format just changes around a lot of different things. I feel like I'm gonna play this and not crank it, and then I'm gonna pass. We're gonna give him a full turn and see what he does with it. This is the like most okay turn I've ever seen. Just like did nothing to me basically. Cerebellum wants to go back into deck probably, or I end the turn on it. Yeah. I think saving that outpace is, for as long as I can, is probably what I want. This is crazy good. Play this off the top. Do I use this, play this, and then hold this for the next turn? I think I probably do, right? I know, I want to play Null Time Zone, but this is dominate, go again, you can't block with equipment. So like they have to have shelter here. I didn't mean shelter like that. That's like a terrible play for them. I do want to boost because I want a counter here. I feel like we're still going to get fatigued here. I'm like trying my best to figure out how we can avoid it, but I mean, this is a way of avoiding it, but it's not looking too bright right now. Especially drawing it like this is just terrible. Like, I'm genuinely considering just playing this, passing turn. It is, you need to boost, oh, each third time you play a card with boost each turn you put a steam counter, so I made a mistake there as well. I feel like playing this is probably correct. I'll crank it. Null Time Zone on top is super nice. I'm gonna play it not cranked so that we can get rid of the yellow boom grenade in my hand. This is also just really cool to see. I don't want to crank it. Okay, really quick. He's played 0 root bounds that we've seen so far. He's also played 2 fellings, and we've got 2 plow unders. Thinking. So it should be Root bound. I should just name root bound. This is convection. Guardians seem pretty nasty, I'm not gonna lie. This is a good hand. This looks like a good hand, I should say. We get, so this is 1, 2, 0, 3, 4, 5, 6 resources that I need. Guardians are ones to beat. I feel like probably that makes sense. They're just like Grasp sending 3 here. Oh, they had the last felling. So what do we do here? Do we put the 0 to 60 on the bottom, and then our turn is just like throttle plus something off of this? Or do we... I've got a lot of resources here, so I feel like I can convert them a little bit better. Here, I do have a heist in here, right? Yeah. So if I put T-Bone back in, I can grab a heist right now, which is still a nice threat here, because it threatens another null time zone or a Tekla core. Even though this turn's like pretty mediocre, I don't want to boost. Actually, shit. Can I go back? Playing these cards are hard. I want to do this. I don't want to boost though. Bravo dominates anything he pleases, and Oldham's a wall. Yeah. I mean, they at least lose their M's, so, like, they're not as powerful, right? But they're still difficult to, like, get through. People finds out. Yeah. I feel like Illusionist is still pretty solid in the format. They just lose quite a lot. I'm, like, forcing him to pop while grounded here, which is also really sick, or give me an equipment piece. So I like dominating here, yeah. Hand that has no resources. These hands are just not, they're just not lining up. Do I play this? I think I name Fruits of the Forest, right? Put this back in. Yes. Sorry. God damn it. I meant to say no. Without a good illusionist at the moment, Prism only being one. Poppers are a thing still. Yeah, poppers in like low life format are really, really rough. Oh, he played it from Arsenal. I was like, how did he play that card? Finally. Please don't be CNC. I'm not dead. I'll take it. Yes. 0 to 60. I will boost. Zipper will pitch this. I will boost. I forget that that card has a second thing on it where if you boost it away that it puts a counter on stuff. Honestly, dude, I hate Florian so much. He's just not fun to play into. Like, you can't convince me that this is fun gameplay at all. It's just miserable to play against. So, like, he takes 6. Do I just pop this Hanabi? No, I don't. That's greedy. Okay, now do I pop it Hanabi? He's only taking 2. This gives him comes in for an extra 5. Yeah, I made a mistake this turn as well. I should have put an extra counter on this because I wasn't going to be able to use it. We're putting Boom Grenade back in. We're grabbing... What's the best card that I can grab here? Heist. Heist. So not entirely the worst. Well, like, BIOS update, Heist, pitch, Cerebellum. I do want to boost. I don't even know how many items are left in my deck. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 Boom Grenades here. There's definitely Boom Grenades in the... I just... If I had Pistol here... Actually, shit. Doesn't matter anyways, he's just gonna block. Yeah, I don't like playing into Florian. I can't wait for the fucking ban list soon, man. Oh, it's gonna be so nice. I'm looking forward to it. All right, Mitch, let's get a Project Blue game. Do you have me on Discord? You know what I'm going to do while we get that figured out? I'm going to add an arcane barrier piece to my sideboard for Lexi. What arcane barrier does she have access to? Well, literally just Null Rune. Okay. Yeah, we're putting that in the side. Probably Hood in the side. Chest piece is too good. Yeah. You're on Simon's Discord. Okay. Let me... See, what's annoying is I've got my stupid streamer mode. Okay, I'm just turning this off. It's getting annoying. Just sent you a friend request. Let me send you a message here. Open Blitz, private. And then here is an invite link. Arcane Polarity, also really good in PB. Don't be mad, okay? Sure. Depends on what the deck is, right? This is how I jump down the rabbit hole. I mean, like, I want to play Project Blue. I'm planning on probably doing like a few little like deck techs for decks that I'm excited about. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do for like a next YouTube video kind of thing. I did a prediction on that last game, right? Oh, nobody voted. It's alright. I lost. Alright. If you want to bet on my game against Mitch, I'll start a prediction. Pushing faster. Oh, it's new. I want to go first. Yeah, we're just, I mean, I don't have any sideboard cards, so we'll have to figure out how to sideboard with Project Blue decks, especially for my Lexi deck. I'm not sure how to build the sideboard for it. You have a warrior deck with no blues. Is it like the new Kasai? Oh, just for news? Okay. Make sure y'all do predictions, by the way. I am down to, I think, the very last loose pack. Very last loose pack, and then we can break into the actual box of heavy hitters. That's why I said don't be mad. All right. We are loading Falcon Wing because I would like to see what my next card could be. Discharge, Falcon Wing. You only got 1K. Did you bet? Did you bet on the game? Be a 4. Woo! Oh my god, and Snatch on top. How am I enjoying Blue? Project Blue, I think so far is pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie. I think the concept of this format is so fun. I'm a big fan of getting to play heroes that I like. I love Lexi. I love Lexi so much. Getting to play Lexi in this format is just what's going to sell me on it forever. Also, Snatch is broken in this format, yeah. Snatch, you're about to see why Snatch is broken if he does not disrupt me here. I want to use this so bad. Also love to play Dromai. Yeah, Dromai is just very, very Ashwing heavy. I'm not loading this turn. So it's probably okay to just do this. Man. Hiss is so good. And there was a Snatch on top. My goodness. End in turn. Okay. Lexi. I'll show you a lightning card. I will play said lightning card. And then we're gonna Snatch. Because Snatch is broken in this format. You're telling me I could play Snatch for 7 go again in this format? Like, I'm gonna play this every time. Why would I ever play a deck that can't play Snatch with go again? I'm sorry. Like, I'm just gonna play Snatch with go again. No matter what. Every single time. What's 0 for 3 D-React? Okay. Frailty Trap's a little annoying. It's not the worst, though. It's a good D-React to have in this format, though. Blue on top, of course. He ate my red off the top, so... Yep. Put this in Arsenal. I'm just gonna say yes. I'm liking how new looks so far. Drumeye sees Guardians and cries. Yeah, that's also fair. Ooh, looking for scrap. So good. Yeah, I'm just taking a lot of damage here. I've got a pretty solid hand, as long as there's no disruption. He's just passing. Nice. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, Electrify. Pitching the other Electrify. Drawing a card. I think we probably start on Entwine here. Wow. Crazy good hand. This is just 7. Pitch 2, cards block 8. Yeah. Oh, Staunch. Yeah. Yeah, Staunch is good. I love that we kind of have like our mini Burn Up and Shock in Lexi as well. I don't know if this is good in Aurora, but I might be playing it in Aurora. After seeing how good it is here. Death Dealer. Low Dazzling. Oh my goodness. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Well, okay. I don't have an extra load off of this. We have Burn Up and Shock at home. That's true. Maybe I just send the Lightning Surge and then keep Snapshot in Arsenal. I don't really have an effective way of giving it go again, though. So maybe this is Bullseye's turn. Thinking. Because, like, this is gloves. Yeah, I'm thinking I use this to push the snapshot. The only thing is that I don't have a way of activating the bow again. Like, I don't have a reason to activate the bow again, so this is just sending an extra 3 to try and push some extra damage, and then arsenaling this card. And then this card paired with Lexi is just, like, crazy good. I miss the days of revealing Lightning Surge, showing to Lexi. Oh, it just doesn't matter. Okay, that's fine. This hand is also just like straight fucking gas, so if they don't hit me for enough to kill me, then I just don't care. We're definitely giving Blade Beckner on the whatever the follow-up attack is. 4 go again on with Gravekeeping is crazy good. You weren't blocking anyways. Yeah. Taken 4. I am scared of this card. Do I block here? No, I don't, right? Because that just gives him a life. Yeah, I don't block anything else. Boo! Razor's Edge sucks. Here, hold on. Let's make it 9. Art of Desire Body is crazy good. We are 0 for 3 in Project Blue. I'm sorry, believers. Or maybe you guys are doubters. For fun. He asked why I pumped his card. Okay, whoever... Yeah. I should have blocked. It's true. Alright. We're taking a loss on this once Mitchell actually let the chain resolve. Quick rematch. You'll believe this time? Okay. We gotta start a new prediction. You got 2 minutes. I'm gonna intentionally play this a little slow. Man, Bolton Shot's kind of good here. Snapshot's also just good here. I can activate the bow a second time. I want to keep Electrify for the Arsenal. Draw something good. No. Okay, we will show Fry. Oh, wait, this doesn't have go again. Hold on. Sorry. I'm sorry. We're doing this first. I forget that this card's not gonna have go again. So it doesn't matter. Put this in Arsenal. Lots of blues. I like how he has the new build so far. I haven't seen too many opportunities where he could like effectively play his chi, but I'd imagine chi is pretty strong in this format. At least a handful of them, right? This is just like one. This gives +2, right? Do this for now. Let's see what the follow-up is. Bad part about new in this matchup is they can't play your blue banished arrows. Yeah, I mean, that's the point, right? Okay. Don't hit snatch. Haha, yeah. Man, they still got something good, though. And they get an arsenal card. I think that's what makes this card so powerful, is just the fact that it can, like, set up an arsenal for you so effectively is, like, crazy. So next thing gets go again. We will play the Electrify, pitching the other Electrify. I drew another Lightning Surge. That's pretty bad. Let's draw with Death Dealer. Loading this. So now one of these just has go again. Play this for free. This is 2 go again on hit 3. Mitch is like, you're playing blues? This card's good. This card's like crazy good in Lexi. Yeah, you can play it, but you're not playing it from Arsenal. Ooh, Rising Tide's cool. I like that. I like that a lot. We're still threatening a lot here. Pretty solid hand, actually. Okay, we're getting the extra 1 block this time, finally. We're not letting him get some shenanigans on us. Alright, on a turn where it didn't matter. Feeling like my Lexi deck ain't looking too hot, not gonna lie. So Alexi, next thing gets go again. We're going to, okay, need to think of how I do this. So this is just always go again. So we want a Lightning Surge from hand. Then we want a Lightning Surge from Arsenal. Open up my Arsenal. Then we want to Death Dealer, pitch this, because I still have a Lightning card in hand. Grab this. Do this. We don't need Diffuse. Boom. 7. Okay. So this hand is just fry like crazy, but also Bolden Shot. Okay. The goal here is we don't get disrupted. We need to not die on this attack. Spike is crazy strong. Especially because this card already had Go Again. Blossom. No. I don't want to block. So the goal is I kill them. I kill them before this goes off. Okay, we got this. We gotta believe. We gotta just believe. Okay, next thing gets Go Again. We're gonna play this. We're gonna use this. This would have base Go Again. So we're gonna Death Dealer. This already has Go Again because of Lexi. Oh, that's mean. Bullseye. Putting this in. Sending this. Showing Fry. For 6. I think I'm still dead. 9 damage is a lot. Yeah, I think I'm just dead still. Oh, we tried. We tried. Project Blue ain't treating me too good so far. We're still working on decks though, and I think it's fine to like be playing it this way. I'll do one more. Let's do one more. Give me a second. All right, we are going to see. This wouldn't have Go Again, so it's probably just Fry. DD, pitching this, loading the snapshot just to see what we draw. So what we can do here, I'm trying to think of how I can use this. This is did I did lose the last one, so we'll fix that prediction. We'll start another one right now. So if I snapshot showing electrified, I could technically use it again, but I actually don't have go again, so snatch is like the best play here, right? And then we're going to probably have to honing hood. Ooh, we shuffle and we gain in a life. Yeah, so we honing hood here. You say, okay. What the fuck does this do? Oh, okay, that's really cool actually. You can just like filter your chi. That's really cool. See, some of these cards I've never seen them, so it's like it's really interesting to see what they're able to like do. So here's a second dagger, which is pretty annoying. Oh, they can just filter it again. That's so cool. So now they just get a big gravekeeping. So like we want to go here and probably the lightning surge. Get a little blocks out. Okay, so my thought process here is if I honing hood, I put that back and then I put electrify down, I Lexi, get go again, I play electrify, pitching the snapshot, drawing a card. Now I can, so my next thing has base go again, so I don't have to fuse the Dazzling Crescendo. So Dazzling Crescendo is just 2 here. Just 2 go again. See, I'm trying to push damage. I don't know if I'm doing it effectively or not, but please be a 4. Okay, a 3 is acceptable. Although it'd be a lot better if it was a 4. My bullseye. Sweet, we're closing this. Tucking this card in the arsenal. Get rid of this. Man, I hate this. Dazzling's probably fine to block here, right? So I can flip this. Oh no, because snapshot I can't load. Flip this, play this. Figuring out how to do snapshot is definitely a whole deal in this format. There's 4. Death Dealer, pitch this. Put this in. Weave Lightning is really nice. See, we're pushing a lot of damage. I just don't know if it's going to get us there or not. This hand also is kind of weird. I want to set this up. But the rest of my hand's kind of dookie. It's not that great. No arrow. So this might just be a block and turn. Try and like block, throw 7. Thanks for hanging out today, by the way, guys. I'll be going offline probably after this game. But it's nice to just chill and jam some games. I'm enjoying Project Blue as well. Despite the record above me right here, this has been fun. I might have to put some of these decks together actually in paper. That way I can take them to jam with some people soon. We're trying to figure out right now, we have like a group of people that are interested in Project Blue locally. So we were talking about potentially having like a day throughout the week that it says I'm inactive. Just refreshing to be sure. But yeah, I'm trying to figure out what day potentially works best for everybody to do something like this. We had a community that played Clash for a while, and like Clash was really fun, so maybe that community would want to come back to play something like this. Kind of have to wait and see though. Still there? Just checking to see if Mitch is still here or not. He's trying to figure out his turn. We'll give him time. As much as I want to hit this button, how many people are on the predictions here? Oh, we got to lose. We got 200 bet on lose. As much as I want to press this button, just like screw over the guy that said that I was going to lose, you know? I want you to win points, to be fair. I don't want to just take your points from you. That'd be so rude. Yeah. Alright. We're starting. Do we block the dagger? The dagger allows him to extend his turn quite a bit, but he does have this. I think I do. He's on a full hand, so if he really wants to go again, he's gonna swing again. Yeah. It's not that you don't have faith in me. This new deck is really good. Man, I don't even know that I want to block. We're gonna get hit hard here, most likely. Yeah, we're getting hit like a truck here. Okay. Okay. Do I play the Electrify? Like Blossom, Electrify, Weave, Entwine? Oh. That answers my question. I don't. Leave no, or look, not, I was going to say leave no witnesses. Looking for a scrap is crazy good in this format. Here's this. Well, it doesn't matter. I should have revealed Telexi because it doesn't reveal what my card in hand is. But 7's still pretty good here. Especially if he drew into Chi. Like, that's the goal, right? Is that 2 of these are Chi and 2 of these cards block. See, what's nice is like most of these games have felt pretty close, though. Even, like, even with it being difficult, I feel like most of the games have felt pretty close. Mitch is like, if only I could block with 1 card. But I'm at 2, and you have Dagger, and I don't have a real weapon. You got this, Mitch. Ooh. Inertia trap. Gives me an inertia. Man, you forced my hand. You forced my hand. Oh, do I just say no blocks? Yeah, if you got the dagger kill somehow, then you got the dagger kill. Man, that stinks. And my turn, I actually just do nothing. So I give him a full hand. That feels so bad. I draw another 0 block. I got a block. I feel like this is a matchup where maybe I want Blade Beckoner, like multiple Blade Beckoners. Because I just die. I die too easy. Got a block for 0. Mitch is going to be like, what are you doing? Yeah. There might be like an odd amount of things where I need to like adjust my attack count. Oh, he has shred anyways. YIP and not pitch to bow. Because I forget that I can do that because it's been so long since I played Ranger, if I'm being completely honest. I didn't even think about it. Win, lose. I did, in fact, lose. So you didn't lose your points. Alright. I need to get my stuff together. Not 0-4. Here, let me fix this real fast. It is 0-5 in Project Blue. No, I'm not mad that you picked new. It's fun. Like, I was having a good time playing. I'm mostly trying to play Project Blue with the idea that I'm just trying to have like a good time, you know? I'm just trying to see what my deck ideas like are capable of doing, you know? So really quick, I'm just going to glance through and I'm going to tell you what decks I personally want to play in Project Blue. I want to play this deck. I'm probably going to play this deck if I'm being completely honest. I probably want to play this deck. This deck is probably broken. Dory's probably pretty good. I wish this one was legal because I own one. I do need Project Blue practice, which we'll get more. You know, we could always play more Project Blue. Maybe that's an idea for some upcoming streams. I would eventually like to maybe play Puffin if she's good, you know? And then Verdant seems like she would be really fun in Project Blue. So maybe Verdance. Maybe we put together a Verdance deck. Because decomposing isn't that difficult, and you only need 4. The fact that you only need 4 in oh, my hair's going crazy. The fact that you only need 4 banish to turn on all your stuff, crazy good. So maybe we'll be putting together a Verdance deck. Maybe a Database and an Aurora deck. Maybe Dorinthia. We'll have to kind of see though. All right, my hair is doing a whole thing right now. Did we get anybody with points to redeem? I got the one last pack before I go. Lauren does at least. She's creeping behind me. So, at least Lauren will help us with the pack redemptions here. So we'll get into this last loose pack. Don't know what it is. Assassin, this game is so cool. Dude, Assassins, you only have 43,000. Got Assault and Battery. Big Bop. Edge Ahead. Smashback Ailhorn. Wallop. Rising Power. Embrace Adversity. Rising Speed. Here's a Rally. I'm going to set that guy aside for myself. Mighty Windup. Beckon Applause. Reinforce the Line's an unfortunate one. Clash of Vigor. Anything good? Big Bop Foil. Anything fancy? Just a Mandible Claw. Nothing too crazy. Cool. I think that was... I don't know that there was anything in here that I wanted to pull out. And nothing in here that I want to pull out. So they will go into the pile. Get spoiled because I can hear you say before this. Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, there is like a slight stream delay. Yeah, we got a whole stack of heavy hitters cards now. But with that being done, now we're done with the loose packs. So next time we do stream, we'll get to actually break into the full box here. Whew. You can see, not too bad. I paid for it in store credit though, which is pretty sick. Our local store gives store credit or packs when you win at armories, and so I saved up a nice 80 in store credit to grab a box for you guys. So thanks again for joining in today. I'm gonna probably work on some Project Blue decks, and then that way we can jam some Project Blue probably next week. And then I need to start trying to figure out maybe organizing some stuff with my local group to get a project, like an actual dedicated Project Blue group going. I think it'd be pretty fun. Huntsman Project Blue? You mean base Arachne? I don't think base Arachne is even good in Project Blue. If you want to play this one and this one, especially this one, oh man, sorry, I'm not even showing my screen. This one's crazy. You want a good Project Blue Assassin deck? Play Solitary Confinement or Web of Deceit. Both of these cards are crazy. Web of Deceit's a little bit less good, of course, because you don't have the Mark Dagger, right? This deck was already good before the Mark cards, and already before the Marked Dagger. Solitary Confinement's got to be crazy strong. But yeah, probably going to be putting together Aurora, Dash Database. Mark of the Huntsman's fine, though. It's not anything too crazy. I guess you have a lot of the pickup sticks effects, so maybe you're like really dagger heavy for Web of Deceit. That could be fun, actually. Maybe we look into something like that. I wish Blaze was playable. Danger Digits is a thing too. Yeah, that's true. I wish Blaze was playable. I know she's not for a good reason, but I wish she was playable. And I wish that this deck was also good, but I don't think that it's very good. I don't think it's very good. I would have to wait and see, though. There's a possibility that Enigma is actually just, like, crazy busted in Project Blue, and that I'd maybe be interested in playing her. But I love this art so much. This art is just so good. Like, you can't tell me that this isn't one of the best Marvels. I might be picking her up to play her in Project Blue, especially because Mystic is a little bit better balanced, and I think Illusionist is a little bit better balanced in Project Blue. Plus, you get access to this card. I'm pretty confident is a rare. I get to play this card. I get to play this card. Why would I not? I get to play this, and don't I get all of the blue? Here. I'm gonna make you love Everfest right now. This. Let me see here. This is only a rare. Or sorry, that's for Prism. I meant, so we don't get shimmers, but we get like haze bending. You get astral etchings. Like, There's some crazy fun stuff here. Plus, you get to actually play like waning and waxing super effectively. I might be talking myself into playing PB Enigma. I'm gonna be looking into that. And this card. This card's disgusting. Intimate Inducement. What is that card? Oh. It's, yeah, she's definitely weaker, but, okay. But I get this. I get this, right? So is it worth it? Is it worth it to play the pretty card? Yeah. I really want Project Blue to take off. I hate Blitz with a passion. And I've lost 5 games of Project Blue today, and I'm over here like, damn, I want to play more. I also really want to see them update this to where we can eventually get like a Project Blue list. Blitz is dumb. I dislike this format so much, but we have an opportunity to do some fun stuff with Project Blue. All right, I gotta pack up my stuff and get ready to go because the place that I need to go to is like 25 minutes away. So thanks for hanging out today. My work schedule is changing this week, so I am not sure when I'm going to be streaming exactly next, but I will be playing next Friday. So a week from today, we'll be jamming again. Could be sooner. I might do like Wednesday night or Tuesday night. Kind of depends on what my work schedule is looking like. But I will try to post, keep you guys updated when I'm doing stuff. I am working on making an actual proper Discord as well, so that you guys can join in. We can hang out in there. We can talk about stuff, do that kind of thing. So thanks for joining in today. I appreciate it. And if you ever have suggestions or anything like that for ways for me to improve stream, please let me know. I'm still working on all this stuff, and I'm trying to also figure out how to do more like YouTube content, and I definitely want to make this experience fun for everybody. So thank you for hanging out. I appreciate it, and I will catch you guys next week. Guaranteed Friday, maybe sooner. Peace.